The look that we're gonna do right now is the classic Grace Kelly. One of the most classic makeup looks that's probably ever been done. It's a perfect skin, liquid liner, lots of lashes. We're gonna do some individuals on the end, a nice contour right here, and a red lip. We started off with a layer of photo finish primer first to give her, and we used our new photo finish primer, Light. It's oil free, gives a nice matte radiant glow to the skin, but it's also oil controlling. Now we're gonna apply high definition foundation. Since this is a really clean look, to be honest, I'm gonna match her skin tone, but we're jumping up a shade, almost a little bit lighter, because the look calls for a really clean porcelain effect. If you're going for that Grace Kelly really polished look, I mean, you have to wear foundation and powder. What we're doing is we're gonna completely take color out of her skin. I mean, she's gonna be void of any color. So that natural pretty flush she has, we're taking out. And this foundation is great for that because it's really, really sheer, but we can build it so we can get that kind of coverage that you want. And it's not ever gonna look like she's wearing 8 pounds of foundation. She's gonna look like she just has naturally porcelain skin. We're kind of taking concealer, bumping up a shade again. 2 shades, actually in this show we're going 2 shades lighter than her natural skin tone. And we're creating that really, really lit from within. Like she has a spotlight on the center of her face with the concealer. And basically what we're doing is we're taking the concealer, dragging it under the lash line, and then you want to think of like a triangle basically underneath the eye. It's a great effect. It's not something that I would recommend that you would do like on an everyday basis, but it's something I would definitely, if you're doing a show, if you're going out at night like you were saying before, it's something that's a great little trick. We're gonna use our Function 5 powder in Fair. I'm taking all the shine out of her skin because this look calls for no shine at all. No glow. This is definitely not a springy, glowy, radiant look. It's calling for matte. There's not an ounce of shine to her skin. No, not an ounce of shine. I'm gonna prime her eyes with lip and lid primer, and look at that product, it's amazing. Now I'm gonna take our number 3 brush, and I'm gonna use Filter eyeshadow. What I'm gonna do, again, I've said this before, this brush is great for blending, but it's also great for packing in a matte shadow. So I'm gonna take the brush like this, and I'm gonna lay it and pack it right into her eye. So it's really, really clean. There's no crease, there's no, embellishment on the eye. Filter's a great shadow to get in there and kind of seal in that concealer and eye base and give some brightness to the eye right there. Going back to the portable, handy, almost like a little credit card, throw in your purse. Proof palette. I'm gonna lay down cream liner first. And the reason I'm doing that is because cream liner moves really, really easy. It glides on. Then I'm gonna go back in with Jet Set and give it the intensity in the black, kind of that really intense black that it needs. I'm gonna pull her eye a little taut like that, and I'm gonna lay the brush on the lash line. And then gradually bring the liner up. We're using number 21 brush, and it's great because it's so thin, but lets it get a really precise line. And then I'm gonna go back and coat up the areas that are not dark enough. Pull your eye so it's like you have no room for movement and the skin is completely taut. So when you're dragging the liner across the lash line, it doesn't skip. We're actually going to use focal point and black. Mascara is the key, as you know. We don't want bottom lashes. It's just a top lash. Everything's supposed to wing out. So I'm using a disposable mascara wand, and I'm going to start at the base of the lash and wiggle out. One eye done. Look at the difference. Look at our mascara. Focal point is incredible. Now we're going to go to the other eye. Starting at the base again and wiggling. Think of wiggling right here. Wiggling and then moving out, 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 out. Now we are going to contour. So I am using Function 5 powder, probably 3 shades darker than our own skin tone. I'm taking a fan brush, one of my favorite contouring brushes. See how that brush just fits right there? This look doesn't call for a really heavy contour, it calls for kind of a light contour. So I'm gonna hit right there, and then hit up here. She has that kind of it's like you almost want to think of an L right here, right there and right there. And I'm gonna take our number 2 concealer, camera ready full coverage concealer, and just create a highlight along the jawline so her cheekbone looks really strong. It looks really stark there, but then I'm going to take fair powder and blend over it. This look also calls for kind of a flush of color, and I'm going to use one of our oil-free gel-based skin tints, and the color I'm using is called infrared. It's a bright red, but you'll see when it goes on the skin, and I'm going to hit her right here.
That looks so good, Hank Hoffman.
Oh my God, thank you. Now here is the crowning glory, the final touch. We're going to use Legendary lipstick. This lipstick is the one that Christina Aguilera was wearing for a long time, that really 40s, like vibrant red. Everybody thinks you need to use a lip liner with red lips. That's not true. I feel like a lot of times red lips are better without a lip liner. Red lips look gorgeous, but they're incredibly hard to do. I usually, like I did with her already, I just put it on with the lipstick first, and now we're going to fine tune the whole outline of the lip. Now we're using our brush, retractable lip brush number 6, and I'm applying Legendary. And what I do is I turn the brush this way so it's almost like a pencil, and I kind of just create that perfect red lip. Just follow the lip line like that, really precise, and then dot, like that. Even create more of that contrast, I'm going back in with that concealer that's 2 shades lighter than her skin, and I'm going to drag it around her lip line. I'm going to get close to the lip line, but I'm not going to get too close because I don't want to mess it up. I mean, this is like, that is glamour. That is straight up glamour. This is Tamara, my new favorite.
We love you.
We love you. Thanks, guys.